Welcome back to San Antonio. We got a showman in the ring, the well-dressed Bryant Perrella, getting ready as we take a look at the Corona tail of the tape. Perrella is unbeaten as he takes on Ramon Ayala, and he has got a noticeable height advantage you will see in this fight. Tall for that welterweight division. Let's see, he'll use that height and that reach in this fight. Both fighters are in the ring. We get the official introduction from Ray Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, live on FS1 from San Antonio, Premier Boxing Champions now features 8 rounds in the welterweight division. The 3 judges ringside are Joe Cavey, Glenn Crocker, and Joel Elizondo. And the referee in charge, when the bell sounds, Rafael Ramos. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the blue, red, and gold. His professional record, 23 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, 11 wins coming by way of knockouts. Joining us from Morelos, Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, Ramon Niño de Oro Ayala. Across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the burgundy trunks with the black trim. As a professional, undefeated, 12 bouts, 12 victories, 11 of those coming by way of knockouts. Fighting out of Fort Myers, Florida, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Bryant Goodfella Perrella.
Man, you got to do a lot to undress when you come into the ring like that, guys.
Well, in the fighter meeting, he said he was a big Roy Jones Jr. fan, so I'm sure he got that outfit from the great Roy.
I think Roy Jones' outfit was a little bit easier to take off.
Yeah, that's right. He had Velcro on the back.
Yes.
You received the pre-fight instructions, recibiste las instrucciones. Protect yourself, protégete todo el tiempo. Give me a clean fight, una pelea limpia. Good luck, buena suerte. They okay.
Well, Bryant Perrella says after you watch him fight tonight, he wants to leave you with that wow factor. Says he belongs in the conversation when you talk about top prospects to watch this year. Ramon Ayala, he actually retired from boxing, sat out for 2 years. Now he says he's back because he needs the sport. Took this fight on just a week-and-a-half notice. This is round 1. Ayala in the blue trunks, Perrella in the red trunks, the black trim.
And if Ramon Ayala plays the fights like Ramon Ayala plays the accordion, we're going to have an unbelievable fight.
Well played, Robert Garcia. So far, it has been Perrella who's been playing Ayala with a check hook and then a left hook that rocked Ayala against the ropes.
In that exchange, he also got hit with one punch that got stunned, but his punch did more damage, but he did get hit.
There's another left hand.
Not only did Ayala take this fight on 1.5 week notice, but he also didn't know he was fighting a southpaw, which is incredible to me, but it happens in boxing when you're the opponent. They don't tell you who you're fighting or exactly what he is until you finally get there and you can't pull out.
Another check right hook that connects by Perrella.
And not only a left-hander, but a very talented and strong left-hander.
There's another left hand.
Great uppercut there by Perrella. He stepped back, timed it perfectly, landed, missed the right hook. So far, I like what I see with Perrella. Calm, he's poised, he looks like a veteran in there. Of course, he's just a prospect, and he's fighting a guy that took this fight in a week notice, so, you know, we can't really tell how good he is, but so far, he's impressing me.
Seems like he can't miss so far with that jab. He has rocked Ayala a couple of times with that check right hook. There's a left.
Keeping his distance, something a veteran does, someone that has more than a couple of fights, and he's doing a good job staying behind the jab. He has power, Perrella does, and he's not getting carried away, not going over his front feet, he's not losing his balance. looking good.
Yes, he's fighting like a very experienced fighter. You know, even though he's the younger one, the one with the less experience, he's fighting very skillful. You know, keeping his jab. Look, he's countering and landing the jab after that. So he's doing a great job.
He's 26. Listen, this is a young man talking about Perrella now who made it to the 2012 U.S. Olympic boxing trials. He lost to, how about this, Earl Spence and Sammy Vasquez, who you will see January 23rd. I mean, you talk about two talented fighters to lose to, and Perrella said, he told us, I'm looking for redemption. I want to fight those guys.
Yeah, nothing to be ashamed of, you know, losing to those guys. You know, they're unbelievable professional fighters right now with so much talent, and you know, this kid is in that same level.
Not only that, but he sparred with Andre Berto and Keith Thurman. And it was actually Keith Thurman's trainer, Mr. Birmingham, that actually said that, you know what, you should actually be considering signing with a major manager, a major promoter, because you have talent here.
Oh, how about that after the bell? A couple of punches. Good round for Perrella. We'll be back with round 2 when we come back. Welcome back to San Antonio. Bryant Perrella taking on Ramon Ayala. Big round for Perrella. He hurt Ayala a couple times with that check right hook. Perrella fights out of that Syndicate Boxing Club out of Fort Myers. As you pointed out, Sergio, he's sparred with Andre Berto a couple of years ago, and just recently, you know, he sparred with Keith Thurman. He said, well, I gained so much confidence when you spar with someone of that level.
Yeah, that's what makes a young fighter better. Just trying those type of fighters, you know, that are already in a different level. They learn so much from them, and you can see it right here. Perrella, you know, you can see the experience. You know, there's little things that that he needs to work on. Maybe his right foot a little bit more to his right, and maybe his chin a little bit lower. But he's a complete fighter, and as the experience goes on, he's going to get better and better.
Second time for him fighting here in San Antonio. Last time he fought here was just his second pro fight. It was 4 years ago.
Perrella is being groomed to be a superstar. He has a great team behind him. He has the look, of course. I mean, he's a good-looking kid. He comes in with a suit, so he has the swag, he has the ability, he has the power. And the thing that I really liked about him is he came up similar to how I came up with the PAL program, Police Athletics League. He made it to the Olympic trials. He used to do barbecue boxing. I remember doing that myself.
What is barbecue boxing?
Barbecue boxing is when, before you start actually fighting, you just get your friends together, you have a barbecue, and you fight the tough guys in your neighborhood. And that's how you began boxing, and that's how I started boxing.
Oh, here's a right check hook again. By Perrella.
He's been landing those punches beautiful. You know, the straight left that he's throwing, he's landing it. I think it's just a matter of time. He's breaking him down. He's breaking Ayala down, and as soon as he lands a good punch, I think Ayala might go down.
Perrella looks so comfortable in there. It actually looks like he's kind of toying with him, or he wants to go a couple of rounds. He's having fun in there. It might not look like he's having fun, but he's so comfortable in there that he doesn't mind just punching away and having a good time in there.
Under a minute here in round 2. Ayala clings and holds on.
I think Ayala is gonna get to a point where he's just gonna try to survive, and if he lands one punch and gets lucky, then good for him. But I think it's gonna be more of a survival mode right now. From now,
There was a big right hook by Ayala.
Now, Ayala was once a prospect, you mentioned, Robert, correct?
yes, he was. He was a very talented prospect that in Mexico they thought he could be a good fighter. Something went wrong. That didn't happen, but he was a really good prospect.
Lost 3 straight. He said he lost a lot of confidence and fell out of love with boxing, he said at that point. Another good round for Perrella. Combinations aplenty thus far. We'll be back. Let's get the official time here of this stoppage. Here's Ray Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, the corner of Ramon Ayala deemed him unable to continue for your winner by technical knockout and still undefeated, Bryant Perrella.
So the good fella gets himself another victory.